Apparently we were wrong. We were saying that engineers are going to be out of a job, and we were talking off camera. Apparently they're still going to be employed. You have effectively a code hosting platform, ChatGPT for developers. Why are engineers still going to be employed even though the computers are going to be writing code?
Yeah, thank you so much for having me. It's really great to have this conversation about generative AI and developers. And we named the product Copilot because we believe the developer still needs to be the pilot. What Copilot does, it helps developers write code, it completes a line, it completes the whole method, maybe unit test, but the developer still needs to set the direction. The developer needs to still know what database do I need, where do I run my system? Is it a point of sale system in a grocery store, or is it an airline operations management solution, or Facebook? And so you need to design the system, you have that system thinking, and you need to take your big problem and break it down into small chunks, Lego bricks if you will, and then you can use AI and can use the Copilot to render all that code.
So for instance, if I wanted to create something and know nothing about writing code, instead of hiring an engineer or developer, why can't I just go to ChatGPT now and get it to write code for me?
You can, and you can now use Copilot Chat, which is a feature we announced in March, and you can start asking questions of how you would build, for example, a snake game. You remember this on the Nokia phones, we had that snake game. You can ask the questions of how you would do that, but at some point you're going to reach the question to yourself of what's the next step, and how do I do that? How do I deploy it to a server, or how do I deploy it to a phone? And so there's a certain level of understanding still needed. But whether it's you or whether it's kids in school, they can definitely easier learn these coding techniques. And in fact, I recently heard a story from a factory in Germany where they're upskilling the factory workers to become software engineers with the help of Copilot.
Even with generative AI, though, we know it continues to get smarter. So isn't there a point at which actually, there will come a point where developers and engineers won't be needed because it's smart enough to write the code?
I don't think so, and they are becoming smarter. And in fact, if we look at Copilot over the last year, it has evolved, and the acceptance rate, how many times the developers press the tab key, have continuously gone up. And if you look into our telemetry, we see that on average 46% of the code is now written by the Copilot. So it's half, right? Like half of the code written, over 1 billion lines of code in the last year. So more and more code will come from the AI, not from the developer, but the developer is still in charge. The model is not sentient, it's not intelligence, it's AI, but it's not really intelligence. The model is just a prediction machine that predicts the next word, but somebody still has to give the directions, still have to do the design, still have to understand what I want to build.
So when there's debates playing out about the impact of ever smarter artificial intelligence on jobs, where do you stand? Because one side of the debate says, well, there's people that are going to be permanently out of the job market. There's no chance for them to come back in. The other side says, well, there'll be a large number of people who will be reskilled in some form to work alongside AI and automation. Where are you in that debate?
I'm with that second group, and in fact, if we look at Microsoft, that has a 48-year-old history now. GitHub has a 15-year-old history. Our backlogs are endless. We have way too many ideas. We have way too many customer requests. Customers are telling us the features they need, for example, in Copilot or GitHub. And we often have conversations with our engineers, and they tell us how long things take. And it's a bit like, Captain Kirk asking Scotty how long it takes to repair the warp drive. It takes forever. And as CEO of GitHub, I'm then frustrated that we can't just ship the features that our customers demand from us. And so I think it will lead to more value generation. It will lead to higher GDPs, for our countries, and it will lead, to upskilling for students, for factory workers, for really anyone who wants to build software. And let's face it, every company now is a software company, and soon every company will be an AI company.
Hi, I'm Joanna Bersecci, and thank you for watching. You can check out more of our videos by clicking on the boxes on the screen. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more from CNBC International. Thank you for watching.